game which I played on leeches with an opponent rated 22-24. I am choosing the d4 opening, going for the Catalan, bishop is getting developed, and black is going for the king's Indian defense. Okay, I just continued development, knight is coming out. He also developed everything. Now the pawn push. I want to control a lot of space in the queen side. So we have the pawn push, bishop is retreating on b7. So we just a4, controlling a lot of squares. Pawn push, bishop is challenged, so I eliminated the bishop and knight is getting exchanged. So we have the pawn push, we have castle from the black side. Now I found the opportunity to push further. After this bishop goes back, I push the pawn. Bishop is retreating on c8 square. Now I have the opportunity to push in the center. So we have the pawn push, challenging the pawns and pawn chain. This pawn would be hanging. If this pawn falls, there would be some issue on the b pawn. So we just take, and now I am using the fact that the pawn cannot capture because rook would be hanging. So bishop comes into the game. Now I spotted the move, because after this rook move, if black plays anything, I have this knight maneuver very strong, because after this I just capture the bishop and my position is obviously better. So black found this move. That is why he's playing the queen, protected the bishop, and now I played the mistake of this game. But I just wanted to push c5, deflecting the queen from here, and want to go for this pawn. But black played the blunder of this game by bringing the knight. And now the surprising stuff for black. I first captured with the knight, pawn capture, but now the surprising move is coming with the rook sacrifice. I am going for the exchange sacrifice, but this is not, obviously, because after this queen takes, bishop just pins the queen and the game is simply over for black. Black could also try the queen move, but this will not help. We just capture the free pawn and we are going for this, and there are so many discoveries to solve. So once the rook move, we can even capture this, and white position is obviously better. So my opponent chooses this line and says, okay, I accept the challenge, and what is good in this? So queen capture, and I have to still struggle in this position. So queen is getting developed with an attack on two of the pawns. So knight capture, queen pins it, but black just saves it. Now rook is jumping into the game, rook is getting developed. So king move, attacks the rook, rook now attacks the queen, so queen moves, obviously. Luckily I have the good move for the queen. So queen is going on a4 square. Now this rook is coming to pressurize my f pawn maybe, so knight back, because knight is not doing anything. After this king move, because there was some, this knight would always be pinned and there would be some very nasty checks. So that is why moving the king was really good for the black side. So I just attacked the rook. Now rook comes here, attacks my f2 pawn, but now surprisingly I trapped his rook with the knight maneuver. This forces the trade, because now the rook is under attack, knight is under attack, he need to capture with the knight, and it delivers a check. So I just capture the rook. So knight check delivers the discovery, attacks my rook. I need to come back with the king, and once it captures, king capture, and black goes for this central pawn. But I don't care, this game is completely lost for black, and I can play the queen move, attacks the c7 pawn. That is why he's not capturing, he delivered a check, and he is protecting with the rook lift. But it is pretty obvious, I just push the pawn, and I am going to pick up all the pawns to the corner, and I will promote the pawn to a queen, and that would be easy winning. So I played some more moves, and after these moves I brought the queen into the game, and after this queen appears on the game, we have this wonderful checkmate on the board.